So all the way back past the original track, start heading back down, past that little setback quarry, get back down to the double metal gate, then start walking up the road from Osway Ford Farm, and start heading back towards that shortcut to get back to the car. Right, so I've got a long walk along these stone tracks again to get all the way back to that metal gate and back onto the main road and head back towards the car. So that's going to be enough for me. Be enough walk, enough fresh air exercise for me and the dog, and enough footage for to put up on my YouTube channel. I mean, when you consider me Sand Dancer Sentinel, the original YouTube channel, had 4,200 videos of me going out everywhere with Con, the dog, my family and everything, and they closed it down to censor us because, once again, I was telling the truth when I was walking along, so they decided to close it down without warning. So I lost 4,200 videos, and like I say, it's a good job. I've got about 3 to 4 computers, all with hard drives in them. So obviously, when my main machine breaks down, I put that in the shop for it to get fixed, and I turn back to my older machines, plug them in, turn them on, and then obviously as you're going through the hard drives, I come across some old videos that I've still got on there with walking Con. So I've still got a few videos, luckily, of my dog Con, who's passed now in 2023, was it 2023? And obviously family days out to CLEUGH in Scotland and what have you, to go to the 3 reservoirs that I go to through CLEUGH. That's Megget, Tala, and then I can't remember the name of the third one. Fruid, F-R-U-I-D or something. Fruid. Hi son, good boy. Where you been, son? Where you been? Right, I'm going back to the car now. Come on, going back home now. Going home now, come on. I'm going home now. Good boy. Go and see Talisha. Right, going home now, son. Come on. Going back now. Good boy. We're going back to the car now. Good boy, son. Right, down in the dip, and right, so when I get back home, I can open up Google Earth again, come along past where you not used to go down at David Davis's Lane, come a little bit further up now. I'll see this one at the crossroads. And he's having a plodge and a drink again, cool enough. Good boy, son, good boy. Good boy, son. Good boy, good boy, good boy, son. Yeah, I remember when I used to be terrified of going through water. Now I kind of keep water. We're changing him. But like I say, he's gone from puppy stage to fully mature now at 2 years old. So his antics are a lot better now that he's mature. Good boy, son. Good boy. Get a drink, son. Get a drink. Good boy. Get it, son. Get it. He's chasing a waterboarding. Get it, son. Get it. Good boy. Get it, son. Seeing the waterboardman skimming across the top of the water. He's chasing it. What are you doing, son? Are you chasing them? Get it, son. Get it, son. Get it. Where the? Good boy. Good boy. That's skimming all over the shop. They're very, very fast, and he's trying to catch them. Look. Good boy, son. Good boy. These are the funny moments that you cherish. He's having this funny half hour. Good boy, son. Where are they? I bet you've never seen them before, son. You don't know what they are, do you? Right, come on in. Howie. Come on, you're not supposed to eat them, man. They'll be horrible. That's what WEF wants. You will eat the bugs and be happy. You will own nothing and be happy and eat the bugs. That's Klaus Schwab of the WEF, World Economic Forum. That they've been closed down, shut down, and all them bastards have been arrested, gone to Gitmo for crimes against humanity. In fact, Klaus Schwab, when they went to arrest him in his huge mansion and his bodyguards, they took him out, went in, and he's lying in bed, plugged into his adrenochrome drip for to keep him young. And obviously they took him, and when they stop, obviously when you don't get adrenochrome, you age rapidly, because that's what keeps you young, the blood of young children. And then when it stops, you just age progressively fast and you die. That's the side effect of taking it. You've got to keep it going, and that's why they paid multi big bucks for to get it. And that's why it was big money industry, and that's why the child trafficking is such a big thing. In fact, they make more money off child trafficking for to get the adrenochrome for the elites, more money than actually drugs. So that's why I had massive child trafficking rings, so they could sacrifice the children to Satan, their god, cut them open, after scaring the shit out of them, so the adrenochrome comes through their blood, adrenaline, and they drink it to keep them young, all at cost of some young person's life. Bastards. Right, so it's just a slow, methodic, steady pace to go all the way back along this track, back to the metal gate, then through the gate and turn right. That's where I've got to put him back on his leader. I can't wait to see my time lapse, because the rapid movements of the clouds going across in front of my car windscreen being recorded will be excellent, and listening to music and watching it all go by be fantastic. Right, so I've come past the Davis's Lynn turn off pathway. You come down into a dip, and then you come back up, and then you go down in that big dip again where the crossroads is, where you got a drink and chasing those water boatmen. So just to remember where I was when I go home and I open up Google Earth, just to check where I was. He's still got energy enough to run down the hillock. He won't be doing that for much longer. By the time we get back to the car, he'll be absolutely exhausted. Now when I go and get him from my daughters, I always open up half a tin of his butcher's dog food, mix it with 2 big handfuls of biscuits. That's his first meal. And then the other tin I mixed that with biscuits again, and I gave him it this morning before we come out, so that he'd be ready for his tea by the time we go back home. He'd be starving. Right, back down at this dip where there'll be a couple of puddles of water and all. Good boy, son, good boy. Well, it's like I say, because I'm between the trees, I'm getting a bit of a shelter from the hot sun, because it'll be too hot to walk in. But that bit of a wind is just perfect, and the warm breeze is blowing through as well. It's lovely. It's just perfect walking day weather at the moment. As long as I'm not getting any of that wet stuff coming down, that's the main thing. But even if I did get a sun shower at the minute, it would be okay, because it wouldn't last long. Good boys. Where you been, son? Good boy. Good boy. Right, we're going home now. Going home now. Come on. Are we going home? Going home now. Come on, we're going home. Good boy. Good boy. Going home now. Right, so I'm back to this big huge plastic pipe underneath the road, look, to allow the water to come from that side across that side. And that's the little brook that goes all the way down to the wooden footbridge. He's gone all the way down there, he's going plodging. Good boy, son. Get a drink, son. Get a drink. Get a drink, son. Good boy. I just want to go for an explore, look. I wonder why this gateway, I wonder if it's been here on the road at one time and they've just taken it off and threw it over there, or it was across here just like the other wooden fencing where you go down to Davis's Lane. I can't be bothered to step down there because it's all water and climb up that bit of a hillock to see if I can see what's on that notice. It's going to be tiring enough just doing the walk without clambering up and doing hills. Are you getting tired now, son? Are you getting tired? You're a good boy, aren't you? You'll be knackered by the time I get home, son. We're going home now? We're going home now. Good boy, son. Going home. Good boy. He's a good boy, son. His legs are splashes as usual. Right, so that's the two dips that I've walked down into and up the top and over onto the next one. So now I've just got to go back and past the two main pathways that used to go through the trees. Like Davis is in the first one, Jack's still the second one, the cycle track. I did try to go down that Jack's still one, but the same again, I got so far, then just too many trees crisscrossing, so I couldn't get all the way down. I suppose somebody younger and more determined could get down there, but not for me. I'm too old and disabled for me to clamber through there. But all you've got to do is look at those trees over there to the right, look, all those are down and they're crisscrossing each other, and the ground is just completely inaccessible. another place where there's water going underneath the track. It's going down there underneath that tree. So you get about 35 to 40, 50 yards in there, then you straight away you can see the trees across the path. So even trying to get through that way with a wide gap between them would be difficult. And look at them up there, look at them, the size of them across there, man. Really heavy duty trees. Good boy, right, we're going home now, come on. We're going home now, come on. Going home now in the car, come on. Good boy, son. Right, so I'm back to the white pirate's flag. So these are the kind of things that I name them so that I remember them on the track, so that you know exactly where you were when you walk along and you look back on the maps and stuff like that, and Google Earth or whatever. Right, so up this bank and then down into another dip. I've noticed where the big wide gaps are between the trees, it's always down on a dip, seems to be. You can see the road going up ahead, up there to the right, and uphill. Well, this battery's still going because it hasn't beeped and gone off yet. So when this one goes off, I'll put my last one in, record what I can out of that, and then don't bother with anything else because I've already filmed coming this way. So I'll not bother filming anymore once I get rid of use up all of my batteries that I've got on us at the moment. Right. But I thoroughly enjoyed the day and going that way to see if there's any more pathways. That's answered a few queries and questions that I had. There's that stream that goes all the way downhill. It comes down here underneath the road again. There's quite a few of these little streams that come down. See all the multi-bike tracks, look, where people have been coming through here with their cycle tracks, with their bicycles, mountain bikes or whatever. Trying to keep on grass as much as I can so that my feet aren't getting like past these water and stones all the time, especially when you start getting hot. It's going to be just a nice, easy, steady path trek going back to the car, so I don't overdo it. So when I get home, like when you stop and your muscles seize up, I don't want that. So if you just take your time, just nice and slow and steady, you're building up your leg muscles, which I need to do because I haven't been out regularly like I normally do for a while. So this is another reason why I'm back out again today, just to give me muscles a good work over. That's why you see these pencils, about 70s and 80s, they're still walking around like teenagers because they've been doing it all their lives. Right, so this is that reverse point that I passed earlier and pointed out, look. Right, uphill a little bit. So the only set paths I've seen going down through there to go down towards Davison's Lane waterfall is the original one, but which is all blocked off. Still blocked off after all this time, from 2019 when we had Storm Orwin. this pathway track here must have been dropping a bit because they filled it in with stones again. So it must have been dropping right down on the way to the Forestry Commission trucks coming up and doing here, taking the trees away. Because there's some weight in them bloody Arctics when they're fully loaded with big heavy duty tree trunks. So I went to bed about midnight last night, and I thought I'll wait until I'm tired and I'll start nodding, closing my eyes. So I'll just go straight to sleep and get a bit of a sleep before waking up this morning early, which I did. But I had enough sleep for to charge my batteries basically. That's all I need. So both of us got a good sleep, son, didn't we? we both got a good sleep, didn't we? Didn't we? So, me being, gives you a paw. There you are. Hey, stay there, son, stay there. Stay there, good boy. Gives you a paw. There you are. Gives at you, gives at you. Gives at you. Gives it. He's a good lad. Good boy, son. Right, come on, we're going home now. We're going home. See, once again, he just stopped still, wait until I got up to it. What's that? What's that? Who's that? Who's that, son? Who's that? Who's that, son? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Wow, wow. Who's that, son? Right. Back to the Davison's Lynn track now, and then Jack's still. Continue on. I'll point them out again. It's where those diversion arrows are pointing basically. Just see him in the trees up ahead. He's going for an explore again. I don't know where it is, why he likes to do that, but he loves to go so far in the trees, have a look, then he comes back onto the road. Yeah. Good boy, son, good boy. What are you doing, son? Where you been? Are you exploring? Yeah. Are you exploring? Right, so when I get back round to those two big long puddles, I know I'm getting close to the Davison's Lynn track again. This is where he cools off, look, and the damp grass. Good boy, son. Good boy. with the gorse being rough, it's like somebody scratching him, so that's why he likes lying down, and he scrapes along his belly, so it's like getting scratched under his belly and his back. Well, I wouldn't like to plodge through that lot. It's all water and mush with a trickle of water coming through it all the time. I bet you're sinking in there, but 10 inches or something. You wouldn't get me walking up there. And that's the way that brook goes all the way down to Davison's Lynn down there. So what you'd have to do is walk down to the left of the brook, try and get round those first few trees that's lying over, see if you can squeeze through them or around the back of them, and then just keep looking for a way where you can just get down gradually, even if you had to cross over to the right hand side halfway down. But eventually you'd get down to the clearing at the bottom, but it would be bloody hard work. You'd be knackered by the time you got down to the bottom. Frog spawn there, look. Big patch of it in the middle. You see all the tadpoles moving around. They